I just realized my mic was muted. This is what happens when you don't stream for very long. Thank you. I just realized I was muted. I haven't streamed in a little bit, so... but that's okay. Let's see how we do, though. It's going to be a long journey, though, for this, but... it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So, let's see what happens. Let's take our time with it. Let's enjoy this. We're going to be here for a very, very long time, obviously. I'm just going to go with myself. Obviously, just kind of keep it simple. If you guys are new, I'm Josh. I'm the Pokecatcher. It's been 10 years. 10 years since I've made any Pokemon content on YouTube. I'm back. I'm gonna be opening packs too. This is what it's mainly gonna be for. What's going on? What's going on? We got Luca in the chat. Now, I want to see if I can still do this. Do I do it? I think I am gonna do this. You guys know where I'm going with this. You guys know where I'm going with this. We got... Please work. Yes! It works! Thank you. Thank you. It works! I could call Gary ass fart! Let's freaking go. Oh, this is good. So, we're gonna... obviously, first things first. I don't want to forget this. Well, we're gonna withdraw the potion. We're gonna do our thing. How is everyone doing? We got a busy night, and I'm gonna stay on for a little bit. I got the tracker going. Took me like over an hour maybe to get everything back up and running to make sure, you know, I had, you know, just kind of like everything set up. I haven't streamed in a long time, so we're just gonna kind of try to get it started. Basically, just talk to Professor Oak. It's unsafe. You need Pokemon for your own protection. I've been playing this game for 20 years. 20 years I've been playing this game, so not anything new. Not anything new at all here, but we're gonna get started. We're gonna go for Charmander. Now, you guys are gonna call me basic, but I got to. And yeah, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna be here for a long time, so wind up. Let's get some stories going, and let's just have a good time. Right at the end of the day, that's all this is about. Just sitting here, having a good time with each other, and just getting first we'll save, we'll overwrite. Yeah, I know there's a different game file that's already saved. Blah 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 blah. You know, I accidentally pressed no. I was not looking. ADHD kind of took over, but that's okay. I'm entirely lost. Are you sure you want to save? Yes. Okay. Did they increase those save times? I don't remember it being that fast. I remember it being... oh my god, Driz. How many days have you been doing that, though? That's the question. So we're not going to give a nickname, though. Have you been doing it for a few days, at least? Or have you had the time to kind of go through your day, basically? D-Tac fam? It would be funny if we got it, but... modest nature, though. That wouldn't be a bad one, so we'll just soft reset here. Oh my, you've had it since Friday. That is crazy. I need to remember. Hold up. Where's my mouse there? There we go. I need to remember how to do this. So 14 hours is crazy. I you know, there's some days where even for me, I'm working 13-hour days, I would say. I don't know, man. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. But yeah, no, I work 2 jobs. I work construction and I do he's a little faster. Gary doesn't know it. Oh yeah, that's true. But let's see. Lol. Okay. Just keep resetting. Now, this is the first time I've actually done something like this. I tried on the DS with Pokemon Crystal when that was released. But it was just taking too long, honestly, for me. But at the end of the day, it's okay, right? You're just trying to do this. So I thought, you know what? Let me start this journey with you guys, basically, and just kind of take it from there. Doing them. Holy crap! I can't. I'm bowing to you, my friend. I'm bowing my head to you. I'm naive. Okay. But yeah, no, it's if I could, I would, basically. Just want to make sure. Okay, everything's working now. But yeah, no, it's that's some commitment right there, so I will give you that. I just wish I had a little bit more free time, obviously. The weekends are a little bit more you know, free for me. But because I'm working 5 days a week, right? It's a little bit harder for me to basically have that time. I remember my brother, I forget if he was doing Pokemon Platinum, and I think he was doing for Giratina. I think it took him like 4 or 5 months, really, to even do that, to get the shiny Giratina. And I think he used the Master Ball on him, which I think is a must, honestly. But at the same time, right, like, I don't know how people could do this. Like, obviously I'm not gonna be on for like 6-8 hours doing this, but let's see if we can get it quick. Like, this is a good nature. This is a really good nature. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Like, for me, right, like, I work from, like, 7:30 to 5 every single day, Monday to Friday. Obviously, Fridays we end an hour early, right? But it is what it is at the end of the day. Honestly, I should get that app to... no, I would not like to give a nickname here, but... Yeah, no, I find it a little bit harder to, modest nature, not bad. That's pretty good, but not what we want, of course, right? It's gonna be a long night. I'm getting that feeling right now. So, just gonna check something here, make sure. I'm still surprised, though. The one thing I will say that I'm surprised about was there wasn't more stuff that actually dropped for the 30th anniversary. You know what? You know what, man? That is so true. I think I bought it last night. And I played it a little bit, but I didn't do too much. I kind of just picked my starter. I played a little bit, But then I was like, you know what? I should probably stream it just for the heck of it. And just see how long it takes. This is Charmander, I will say, is the only Pokemon I will probably shiny hunt for. Just because I want a shiny starter. We'll play the game regularly. No, like, Nuzlocke or anything. We'll just kind of take a chance with it. But the main thing is an impish nature again. That's, like, that's phenomenal. But not the shiny, so reset. Here. Yeah. Exactly. Like, even when my brother was, he was doing the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, starter, soft resets. He got them, like, pretty quick, like, all three of them. I don't remember if he had, like, another DS to trade, but I forget if he tried to get all three but wasn't able to or something. I'm not pressing R or L. I'm not. But that happens sometimes. Jolly nature, but not a shiny. Reset. What? But for you guys that are in chat and maybe haven't chatted, could this be your first time experiencing FireRed and Leaf Green, or are you as old as I am, 24, and probably touched your sibling's copy? Or is it your first time? Because there's a lot of people that don't understand how big of a deal FireRed and Leaf Green was when it was released in 2004. Right? The fact that you couldn't transfer your Pokemon from Generations 2 to Generation 3, and this was the way you basically did it, right? You had FireRed, Leaf Green, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, but you couldn't trade up. Yo, Drizzo, thank you very much. Welcome to Catcher Nation. Thank you for subscribing, and hope you're enjoying it, man. But yeah, no, it's just like, for me, I was too young to play this at first. But my brother had it. My older brother had, what did he have? He had Emerald, he had FireRed, and then my first full game that I played was Platinum. When Platinum was released, that was the first game both me and my mom. Oh no, brother! Why? They tricked us. They tricked us. GameStop, EB Games, same thing. I'm Canadian. We have EB Games here. They do the same shit to us. Can I even say that? I honestly have no idea if I can say that. I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible if there's people here. My bad. But no, I refuse to go to GameStop or anything. If I'm gonna try to sell something, I'm going through Marketplace. Honestly, going through Facebook Marketplace or just word of mouth from someone, because I just don't. I don't want to get scammed. Like, that's insane. Yo, big I don't know. Is that how you pronounce it? How's your night going? How is your night going? We just started the hunt. This is my first live. I was telling everyone when we started, this was my first live stream on YouTube, actually. What? This is my first live stream on YouTube. Hey guys. But yeah, no, oh my god. I remember, yeah, my brother also had, Diamond. But, no, he had Pearl, sorry. I remember. Still have FireRed. cart. Oh, you're at the end of the game. Oh, are you shiny hunting Deoxys, or? Yeah, I'm assuming you are. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like FireRed, got a shiny in 2023. That is crazy. That is really lucky. That's really bashful. Oh my goodness. Deoxys, man. I'm actually so happy Nintendo put in those post-game events for this, because people have had to hack the ROM for years and years and years just to get Ho-Oh, Lugia, Deoxys, and everything. So it's kind of relieving that this is the one thing that they actually did for the community, was actually give access to the tickets, right? The funny thing is, even though for me, we still have the FireRed cartridge at home. I'd never actually beat it. Like, I always naive nature, okay. Yeah, no, like I never actually fully completed FireRed, Leaf Green, or anything, but you know what? I'm just happy at the end of the day. I actually feel motivated to play this. Oh yeah, it's big, right? Like, we've waited, like, if you really think about it, a lot of this content has been hidden for over 22 years. 22 years this content has been hidden from the community, because a lot of everything's online now. Like when we're playing the Switch, everything's online, so people could just, you know, get the thing there, do what they gotta do, and it's just automatically on your save file. But 20 years ago, there wasn't a lot of news about it. So even for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Silver, I didn't even know there was events. I could have loaded up my save cartridge. I could have kept that like a keepsake, and my cartridge could have been worth thousands, or at least more than what a lot of the raws go for. Pokemon Bunny Man. Yeah. Like my brother, he's in his 30s. He just turned 30 this year, and I remember him and I are 5 years apart. He's born in 1996. I'm born in 2001, and I remember I'm such a bad brother for this. I remember he brought his Game Boy to the playground, and had Pokemon in it. And I remember going home to tell my mom. Looking back now, I realized, oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, A. And B, maybe he was just trying to, you know, have some fun on the playground or something. I don't know. But I was kind of that kid, and I'm not too proud about it. Right? But I'm older now, so if you're watching this, I am so sorry. But I just can't believe that. Like, I'm excited. For some reason, I'm actually excited for the new Wind and Waves to come out. But at the same time, I actually can't get it until I get a Switch 2. I'm on the original Switch right now, and I just didn't have the urge to get a Switch 2. I don't know. I haven't really played games all that much, really, if we think about it. Like, for me, right? And I don't know. I just didn't find the urge to go out, get a Switch 2, and buy games that they're basically just remaking again. Right? And now in Canada, it's like, what, $700 for a Switch 2? And I'm like, I could put that money into my PC parts if I need to upgrade them. Right? And it's just like, I don't know, at this point, right? Like, things are getting so expensive, and I'm just like, how are people doing things right? I don't know. I'm just, I'm just rambling on at this point, honestly. But it's going. We're having some fun. That's all that matters, really. I'm gonna try to get like a. I think if we get to probably 100 resets, I think that's where I might cut it for the night, just because I gotta be up early. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's one of the things, like, I always ask, like, I always like to ask, knowing I'm probably not gonna get something, right? But it's better, the one thing I say, it's better to ask than not ask at all, because a question is never a bad question, especially when it comes to, your birthday or something. Oh, thank you. Thank you! I completely forgot about that, actually. So, the community is already coming in clutch. So, I completely forgot about B to skip it, low-key. But that's okay. Rash nature. So we're at 20 already. I don't even know how long I've been live for, honestly. But it's going. Let's see here. It was actually funny when the 30th anniversary came out a couple of days before, the day before actually. I don't know if anyone remembers this being out maybe 10 years ago. Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. When I think I was 15 or something. It came to Toronto, and I remember going with my brother, and oh my god, I'm forgetting to press B. But I remember going with my brother, and it was the best night. And from there, that actually inspired me to. I was a music kid growing in high school. I loved band. I was in band all 4 years of high school, and for grade 12, what I did was I took the main theme that we hear every single time, and I actually composed it for a concert band arrangement, and it was something that I always wanted to do, hear it in the form of a concert band, and for me it was phenomenal. That was something that I always dreamed of. I put the work for that from I think it was October to April-ish, I think. And I couldn't have been happier, honestly, to be given that opportunity. It was the best feeling in the world for me, honestly. And I keep forgetting I don't want a nickname. I do not want a nickname. No, I do not want a nickname. Alright, let's see here. If we get it, I want to see, no. But if we get it under odds, that would be amazing. But knowing my luck, we're probably going to be here for a very long time. It could, if we do maybe 100 a day, 100 soft resets a day, we'll probably be here for 18 streams, which I think you guys hopefully would be okay with. But yeah, no, it's crazy to me that Pokemon is already 30. That is one thing that I was like, you know what, it's gonna die off eventually, right? Oh, don't say that to me. Don't say that to me, please. We're gonna be here for like 6 months. We're gonna be here for a long time, and I don't want that. I do not want that. I want to be able to sleep at night knowing I got the Zard. The shiny Zard. Quirky. Here I go. Here I go before. What do you mean by that? Oh, hope I go before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we obviously wanted under that time and all that, right? All right. I'm not sure. I think there's certain things you can do. I think there's the ability that helps eggs hatch faster, but you don't get breeding in Fire Red and Leaf Green until I think the post game. Because you're only limited to the standard what is it called? Daycare. Yeah, you're so like if we're Celadon. We're cooking. Yeah, per reset. Yeah. Oh, with the eggs. Oh, that's okay. That's what you're saying. Okay, I get what you guys are saying now. But yeah, no. Yeah, breeding is Island 4. I was like, yeah. So you have to wait. You have to wait till the post game to even breed with this, right? So that's the interesting thing. All right, they didn't. I don't see. I really don't see why they could have made an exception for that, but I guess they wanted it to be kind of more true to the original game, which I don't blame them for, right? But like for me, I'm starting to think of the downfall for me when things changed a little bit too much. For me, I think it was after X and Y. With what it would have been? No, actually, sorry, Sun and Moon. I really like Sun and Moon. I liked Ultra Sun. I liked Ultra Moon. But for me, it was when they went to the more open world concept of things. It just didn't sit well with me. I guess I liked the linearity of like the old games. And it was just, I don't know, but it's okay. It is what it is. We're still buying their games. We're still buying their merchandise. They're the largest media franchise, right? Pokemon is just money, 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 year and year and year after year after, right? But we love it. It's our childhood. At the end of the day, that's why we're still coming. That's why we're watching, you know, little small streamers. Yes. I believe Legends Arceus did do bad. It did do good, sorry. But because they did, I feel like they didn't break away from the concept too much, right? But after I think with Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet was not ready for the Switch. It was buggy even when I was playing it in handheld mode. I found that it was laggy. But when I was playing it on the TV, it was fine. So I don't know what it was, but I didn't really like Scarlet and Violet too much. What sounds really bad is I bought the DLC and then I just didn't play it. I think it's actually Yeah, Scarlet's in my Switch right now. I just haven't touched it in like I probably haven't touched my Switch since September. Last night when I bought FireRed, it was the first time in about like 4 or 5 months. Yeah. It had to be. Because there was no way, like, a game was ready for it, and then you had to downsize it. Right? Like that, and it just looked like it wasn't made for the original Nintendo Switch. Like, it was not very good. Like, and I talked to many people about it, and they just didn't like it. Now, obviously, I would prefer if I had a Switch 2. I could get Legend Z8, right? Yeah. Don't even get me started about stuff like that. Like, oh my goodness. Right? But, like, I feel like a lot of the games, too, were extremely rushed. Perfect example I'll use is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The MIDI music, day one release, 1.0. That was the most funniest stuff. But she isn't into it, so I could just... Yeah. Why not? You know, you paid for it, right? You know, you can transfer your stuff to home if you want to go for, you know, the regional decks, or if you really want to go extreme and do the national decks. Yeah, I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you one bit, honestly. Like, for me, it was... I think for me, it was because baseball happened. Yeah. They could have done so much more. They could have done so much more with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Like, but obviously they didn't. And we kind of paid the price on it. It was the exact same game with what was it? The Azul flute added? That's about it. For Arceus. I think that's the only thing they added. Because that was behind closed doors, basically. I remember that. Just wanna do something quickly too. I forgot. Quirky. Just want to do one thing. I just wanted to. Yeah. Just want to send one thing just to my buddies here. I forgot to show them that I was streaming. So give me 1 second here. I'm actually going to share it. Copy link here. Just going to send it to them in Discord if you guys don't mind bearing with me for 1 second. Did I click that? I'm gonna click it just in case. Oh well, I might be one off. Just give me 1 second here. I'm just telling the boys here. I hate that thing so much. So, I found it 7 months after I started it just to catch. Oh no. I think my brother was the one that did a lot of the shiny hunting, and out of the two of us, And I think it was like maybe he was under 100 for his resets on Rayquaza. He was playing on an emulator on his phone, but he pulled the shiny Rayquaza. He sends me a screenshot, and he is losing his freaking mind. He's like, I think it was like his 3rd reset or something. Something crazy like that, honestly. I just remember that, and yeah, I remember him just freaking out. I can't. Big M, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I think isn't it because it's broken or something? It's something broke. It wasn't working right or something. Or was it that in another game that I'm thinking of? Because honestly, I don't remember off the top. There was a few glitches where the shiny charm just didn't work, but I think it was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. If my memory really serves me correctly here. It doesn't work for... Only works on a... Yeah. So I think something like that. Not even one. Yeah. It was... They've rushed so many games though that the core mechanics that are supposed to be right are just broken, just completely broken. Like, just take a look at like the Gen 2 games with like the Moon Ball or something, right? There was Pokeballs that were supposed to be for certain things, but I forget which one it was. I've watched too many videos on the weird mechanics side of things, but I think it was the Moon Ball. Oh yes, it was the Moon Ball. I think people maybe yeah. But I think it was the Moon Ball in Generation 2. Although the description said it increased... it said it increased the chance to catch a Pokemon that evolved by a Moonstone. There was a programming error that said, oh, it's an increased catch rate for a Pokemon that evolves via Burn Heal. Excuse me? I'm sorry, but... You guys mistakenly coded a Pokeball for Pokemon to evolve, to get greater catches for a Burn Heal? How does that go unnoticed? Please tell me. Please. It confuses the living poop out of me. That a kind of mistake like that gets unchecked, right? But, hey, we're the gamers, right? At the end of the day, we're the gamers. I don't know how people find them, but people do, right? People do at the end of the day. Now, I obviously don't have... Yes, the Love Ball in Gen 2 didn't work the same. It was supposed to, I think, boost the chance of the opposite gender, but I forget what the coding error was exactly, but I think it was of the same gender. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't really remember. But there was a lot of mistakes in the early generations, even in Generation 1, and I'm talking about the original games here too. The Ultra Ball is as good as a regular Pokeball. There was a lot of mistakes when they were programming the different types of Pokeballs. And let's just say, yeah, Generation 1 will forever be the most broken generation of Pokemon ever, in my opinion. Critical hits determined by your speed stat, the brokenness of ghost types not hitting psychics, and for some reason making Ghastly, Gengar, and Haunter poison type as well, where that's super effective. I think it could. It was rare, but I think it could fail. I don't even remember that. Honestly, I think I remember hearing about it somewhere, but I don't even remember. There's so much stuff like that that happens that I can't even keep up with it, really. I feel like there's a few things I should probably change though in regards to the stream, because this was my first time, and I will say, in order to stream tonight before midnight, I did rush this. So I didn't. Yeah. Yep. There was so much wrong with the first generation, and there was just so much, like, but even if we look at the later generations, right? This original release, FireRed, Leaf Green. So, for me, at the post game, right? The roaming Pokemon from Johto becomes Suicune. Yeah, that. How did you like them rare candies and Master Balls? Drizzo, did you like getting all your Master Balls and rare candies just for your save file to be screwed up? I mean, I did the same thing. I think my copy of Pokemon Red's kind of cooked, but we don't talk about that, right? We do not talk about that. What was I even saying before? I think I was just saying, yeah, so the original, for a day, until you cleaned it up, right? But, there was another thing in this game, right? With the legendary trio from Johto, if they used Roar in battle, they fled. But the glitch... Bro turned on cheats without even trying. Bro. That is not okay. I think you actually destroyed your game. That's screwed up, man. That's really screwed up. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know that was possible with Missing No. I thought it, you know what, maybe the XP, the item duplication. But I didn't know you would become, you know, literally Ghastly and walk through walls. Oh no. Oh no! I laughed so hard I accidentally pulled out my headphones. Give me 1 sec, please hold. My leg literally came karate kick down right onto my headphones, onto the wire, and just pulled it out. Did I don't remember, but that's okay. You know what? That's a great way. If they didn't wipe that save file, and there's gonna be some kid that was like, "Oh, mom, dad, oh, there's that old Pokemon game that I've been seeing on YouTube. Can we get it?" He opens it up. He's like, "Oh my god, he got Missing No for me. I didn't even have to play the game." Like, as a kid, I would lose my I would kind of go crazy. Luca, what you doing, Pookie? I see you lurking, buddy. What you doing? Don't you have school tomorrow? I don't even know what that emoji is, Luca. Just learned that you can apparently shiny hunt. Beats and frig. Can you kind of, sorry. Can you kind of elaborate that, Big M? Please? I am confusion. One thing I will say about myself, guys, is I'm young enough and I'm old enough at the same time to reference memes. Vines, sorry. Oh my goodness. Memes, yes, they're universal. Anyone can, you know, but Vine, I will reference Vines. Oh, okay. Sorry, makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I love that we can have that name. I love it. Cause I've seen the videos all the time, like within the last few days, that, you know, they have the filter on, and if you name your rival something that's not appropriate, they'll slap that filter on. Just no, you can't do that. You can't have fun. Pokemon, why? If I want to name him that, allow me. Just because it's going to be able to be transferred to Pokemon Home, people are going to realize, oh, yeah, some things, okay, some things absolutely, but other things, let us be. Why did you guys have to change the ROM that much to put certain filters on? It doesn't make sense to me. All I'm saying, right? Like the reason now, if there was fans of Smosh here, don't tell Nintendo that. Don't tell Nintendo that. But the reason why I named my rival this, if anyone was a fan of Smosh, and when they were part of the, what was it, the Real Game Trailers or whatever that series was called, they called the rival ASSFART. We are at 50. As the song by Journey goes. Wait. Living on a... No, that's Bon Jovi. That is Bon Jovi. That is... Oh, that is not Journey. That is not Journey. Oh, boy. Yeah. You can put in the symbols if you want, sir. Or ma'am. It's so stupid. It's so simple. But it's perfect. It's perfect. I remember when I was playing Soul Silver for the first time. Once again, my mom went to the store. She bought a copy of Heart Gold for my brother. She bought Soul Silver for me. Now, I remember naming my rival. First off, I didn't know the rival in Gold and Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, same thing. I didn't know that was a dude. When did that come out? Named him Blue, yo. Oh my goodness. But no, I remember there was a girl I didn't like in elementary school. So I named my rival in Soul Silver after her. I think her name was Abby. The likelihood of her seeing this is so low. It's okay. I don't even remember what she looks like, honestly. Just think of little Pokecatcher here. I didn't remember what she looked like. Don't even remember where she was from. But oh my goodness. We're rolling. Whew. We are on a freaking journey here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled. I'm trying to focus on chat. I'm trying to focus on people who are messaging me too, because people are like, "Yo, Josh, you streaming?" I'm like, "Yes, I am streaming." And they're like, "Since when are you streaming again?" I'm like, "Friday." When I was opening Pokemon packs. Now, please keep in mind that mainly, if you guys look at the channel, the videos are from 10 years ago. That was me at 15. I'm turning 25 this year. Jesus. I'm reminding myself that I'm old. Wow. Oh well. But anyways, yeah, like I look at the old videos. This is mainly a Pokemon card like unboxing channel, which I obviously plan to do. Right? Cuz that was the goal. I was like, "You know what? I think it's better to stream on YouTube at the end of the day." Personally, I think the algorithm works more in your favor. I think Twitch is very... Look, you know, you're getting tired when you accidentally press B. But I think like with Twitch, it's very overpopulated. And with YouTube, you actually probably... I do not have time. I do not have time in the morning, my friend. And I want to get it on camera, too, right? I don't want to be like, "Hey guys, look, I got the shiny while I wasn't streaming," right? But, oh my goodness. Let's see. Serious nature. We are at 60. 9 more until the greatest number of all time. But yeah, no, the thing is, right now, the prices of Pokemon cards is through the roof. I think because even though you're shiny hunting him, you have to do that puzzle over and over again, right? With the triangle. I don't remember if... Because I've never done that. I've just seen the videos where they capture Deoxys, of course. But... Is it just me? Was it Emerald that had the Mew encounter? Or was it FireRed and Leaf Green that also had Mew? Because I don't remember. I think it was just Emerald, because when I'm looking at sometimes I'll listen to the soundtracks. Oh, okay. It's just clicking the rock. Okay. You're good then. Right? So, what was I saying? Holy moly. It's been one of those days. But, no, anyways, I think I'm getting back on track here. Hopefully in maybe a little bit. I'm gonna be having my cards coming back from PSA. It was how many? 14 cards, ranging from somewhat new to what's the earliest set I have that I submitted? I think it was, I want to say Primal Clash. I think Primal Clash was the set that the earliest, and for me it was I think for me it was the Japanese version of Primal Clash. It was, I forgot the name of it off the top of my head completely, but I remember when we went to Japan 11 years ago, I went to the Pokemon Center with my parents, and in Yokohama, we went to Yokohama, Japan for a day. And I said to my parents, I'm like, hey, if we're going for a day, we're going to the Pokemon Center. Yeah. It would have been, I completely agree. But I think they should have had the day and night cycle too. They had so many good opportunities that they could have run with, but they just kind of folded on. I get that they wanted the game to be like the original, but at the same time, right, you have to make it, right? You have to make it a little bit, it's like what they did with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. To me, perfect remakes / remaster. Now I'm giving credit to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, don't worry. But for me, playing an actual remake, actually knowing what I'm doing, that was bringing the Mega Evolutions, the whole flying mechanic at the end of the game too. It was just something that was just perfectly done. But the one, this is the sad part of the story though, for me. I remember having my DS, my original 3DS that we bought in Vegas, and I was playing Alpha Sapphire with people at school. I don't know where my cartridge went. I don't know where my DS went. I lost my original DS with Alpha Sapphire in it, hours upon hours, with all my version exclusives, Pokemon, gone. I don't know who stole it. I have no idea who stole it. I'm pissed. I'm pretty mad about it, honestly. But at the same time, like, for me, I was able to get myself this. This thing's worth a pretty penny now. And I will not let that out of my sight. I will not let that DS out of my sight. I don't even know. Like, for me, this Game Boy Color's in phenomenal condition. Besides the Nintendo Help sticker, basically, like, a little bit worn out, I mean. It's in phenomenal condition. I remember, like, when I was playing Pokemon Yellow for the first time, I did the beat the game in under 1 minute glitch. That's the only reason why I wanted Yellow. And it was I have a lot of hours on that Game Boy. Someone stole my emerald. My first shiny ever. Sorry. Fire. Whoa. Whoa. No we didn't. No, that kid didn't. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. That's crazy. But the thing is, if you really wanted to be... Boys, we did it. Hey Dakota, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing well. This is my first live stream on YouTube. Yeah, well, I don't think you said what the first shiny was, Drizzo. I don't think you said what it was though. I'm just Dakota. I'm just vibing. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my first live stream on YouTube. We're just having some fun tonight. I think we're gonna get up to 100. Zubat. I'm not mad because it's Zubat. Because that is for some reason, very common. Oh. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't talk about that. What? I appreciate you stopping by. Just coming, talking to me, and you know, a few of the other chatters here. And if you're liking what you're seeing, man, just, you know, I'm not just a live streamer when it comes to this. I'm gonna be, you know, I opened the Pokemon packs as well. I'm just getting some inventory basically within the next few weeks. I'm hoping basically to kind of you know, kind of chase some prismatic, maybe even some of the new sets. And it was swell. Yeah, that's... Oh, the Crobat's sick. I actually do love Crobat. Like, the Crobat shiny is... my favorite... Oh my goodness. That's a question that gets asked a lot. And especially when I was on a couple of the dating apps, I would say. I would say to the girls, I would be like, do you want 24-year-old me to answer that question, or do you want 15-year-old me? Oh, isn't Journey Together going for a kind of pretty penny? Honestly, I think for me, though, guys, my first shiny, it was in a ROM hack. Actually, I think it was a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal, and it was a Zigzagoon, and I just remember that. Let's go. Wait, my game. One booster bundle is 44. I forget if that's kind of good. My first. Oh my god. But. Oh, sorry. I was reading like, oh, your first shiny was the Kyogre. Those are guaranteed. Anytime there's a shiny legendary in Pokemon Go, it's a guaranteed shiny, right? From the raids, basically. Oh my goodness. I want a shiny. I really want a shiny Charmander. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge. You're gonna turn into Big Black Dragon. Bing, bing, bong. I don't know why. Why the heck did that just come over me? Yeah, I would agree. Because even Destined Rivals... Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. That's crazy. I remember, like, even the first time encountering the Gyarados in Soul Silver, I was like, huh, what's this? Why? I still caught it. Don't get me wrong, because it's kind of badass, a red fish like that, right? Destined Rivals went. It did, and didn't go way up. Like Canadian dollars wise, I think it's like $12 a pack, which isn't terrible. Destined Rivals actually did come down a bit when it was first. I think when it was first released, or I went to my mall and they had, like, you know, your anime and manga store, and they had Pokemon cards. I was like, oh, I haven't bought them in a long time. I'm like, how much is a pack? They're like $16. I go, excuse me? $16 for one booster pack? What happened to the days when they were $5? When I was a kid, they were $4-5 a pack. And I went to a comic book store just to buy them after school with my buddy. And we would go, I would buy my packs, and this is XY Evolutions. I opened pack after pack after pack, and yeah, for one pack, when I was a kid, they were like $5-6. But now, when I went to go to the mall, I think it was around Christmas or Easter or something, or my sister's birthday. I don't remember exactly, but I went to the store. $16. I looked at them like they were crazy. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm passing. I appreciate it though, guys. I appreciate you telling me that it's $16, because I looked. Sometimes I wear glasses, sometimes I don't. And I was trying to see the prices, and I'm like, how much is it? I can't see. They're like, oh, it's 16. I'm like, in what world? What world am I paying $16 for one pack? If it's, you know, if I'm buying like a booster bundle or something, or like going, you know, actually buying multiple packs, like a collection box or something, that's justifiable. But for everything else, no freaking way, Jose. I'm not paying $16 for one pack. 151 has gone through the roof. Prismatic Evolutions is still somewhat okay. It's about $10-12 a pack, just like Destined Rivals. But for some reason, I feel like I should be going to the card stores to buy them, not getting it off of Amazon, because I bought the Garchomp and Tyranitar, like the big guy, and it was okay. It was one pack. Like I didn't end up pulling anything. I didn't pull a thing out of that, and I was so pissed off about it, really. I was so pissed off. I got, maybe a Master Ball reverse of a Pinsir. And then I got one full art trainer out of 14 packs. I'm like, impossible. Tabernacle de Corliss. Now, I'm Canadian, I'm not French Canadian. I couldn't do it. No. Wait. I'll be right back. I have the empty box. Okay? It was this guy. The Tyranitar. You know. This one. That big boy. Now, should I probably have that thrown out already? Yes. Absolutely. But I didn't. That cost me $230. $230 is a lot of money for Pokémon. Yeah. 14 packs. 3 promos. A jumbo card promo. I got nada. Okay? I basically got nothing. My mom looked at me. She's like, Josh, how much did you spend on it? And I'm like, oh, you know, just a casual 200. She's like, excuse me? I'm like, yeah, I have the money for that. Don't worry. Like, ma, I got it. Don't worry. But she's like, you need to stop with it. Please. We want you out of the house. Some perfect... Is that a new set? Some perfect order. Am I being slow on something here? Because that really sounds like something straight out of Star Wars, if I'm being completely honest. I will say. Perfect. I haven't seen Perfect Order. I don't know what that is. I'm just saying. Okay, it's not at March 27th. Did they just released Ascended Heroes this like last week, and they're already want to right. Japan has everything first. I need to remember that. But actually, sorry, that does remind me. So when I did go to Japan, so actually, you know, I'll pull up the photo. Okay, so I do have an Instagram up. Same thing, the Pokecatcher _ If you guys want to see, you know, some other stuff, I have one photo up. I literally just kind of remade the Instagram, I think a couple days ago, I think on Saturday. But I have to try to talk to the manager to see if they can send me some things from that thing on Friday. But let's see here. Oh boy, I realized I'm starting to get hungry. That ain't good. But the Primal Clash version that I have, and that's in Japanese, I always forget the name. Right? Actually, I'm curious. That is poo. It's first edition. So let me find that photo quickly before I forget. So a couple weeks ago, I went to my first card show, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna grade some of my cards that I've had since I was a kid. So I am grading this right now. They're just a regular EX. And then I have I think 13 or 14 more. 13 or 14 more cards, so like a total of like 15 cards, I would say. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. That's definitely something. Once I get it back, I'm gonna be obviously doing a what grade did we get? Is it good or is it shh? But obviously I can't copy that, right? Unless there's a way. There's a will, there's a way, right? I just gotta make that my own version. But that's okay. Right? Just gotta do my own version of things. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. The cart, I will say. So, my buddy, he went to GameStop. Well, I call it GameStop just for if you guys are American. I will call it GameStop, but if I say EB Games, it's our GameStop. But anyways, my buddy went out tonight or something. I forget who he was with. Went to GameStop. And bought, I think it was 3, with the new Charizard. No, isn't that Ascended Heroes with the Mega Charizard, right? And he pulled the secret rare Zard out of the Japanese pack, and I was like, first off, I was like, why, if he's still here, I wish he was still here. If he was, he could tell you exactly how he was going through it. But he calls me, he's like, hey, guess what? And I'm like, no, so what do you mean? So this is my first live, actually. This is my first live stream. So I've never done a shiny hunt, okay? I've never done a YouTube stream, and I've never done a Pokemon stream. I've always played Call of Duty, Rocket League, Fortnite. I've always played those games. I thought, oh, I could be a big MLB guy. I thought I could be, you know, a big Fortnite guy, or I realized probably Pokemon is my best choice, really. I think Pokemon's a great choice for me. It's something I know inside and out. Obviously, maybe a little bit lacking. Sometimes you guys are obviously know a little bit more than me, but that's okay. But, yeah, like, for me, like, I've just, I always, like, during COVID and everything, I tried to get into the wrong things, basically. And, yeah, I guess with playing MLB, it was successful. But at the same time, I didn't really run with it. I kind of got, I had a kind of a bad laptop that I was using. Videos were taking forever. Your shiny luck is being spent on how many female Charmanders? Is that a thing? Does the female have a better chance to be shiny than the male? One out of 8. What, like, is it? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I think, what, you have a better chance for it to be shiny if it's female. They're just rarer. Oh, okay. Well, that would be funny if we got it right here. And if it was male. But, no, Modest Nature. Not bad. I mean, Modest Nature. Not terrible. I don't even know. Like, it would be funny if we got, like, the best nature for Charmander at the same time. Right? Because what's the split? Like, 90% male, 10% female or something? Adamant. Okay, we're at 92 here. We're at 92. We're still... First off, I'd just like to thank you guys for staying in and everything. I will say, if this is accurate, I will say this is the most viewers I've ever had on anything that I've streamed before. Consistently, 87.5% male. Okay. But just so far, guys, for you guys making this stream, just like staying with me, I really appreciate it. You guys are giving me an opportunity here, and I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are really enjoying. And for the people that maybe haven't subscribed yet, if you're liking what you see, or you just want to be part of this community, I've got a lot more things planned as well. Probably gonna try to get some sort of Discord set up too, just for, you know, some casual stuff. If you guys want to, you know, post your shiny hunts and all that, or how long something may have taken, I definitely need to get that set up. But I have a big plans, something that I probably wasn't able to do as a kid. That's the one thing. Quirky. That's not bad. That is not bad. But yeah, no, for me, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, for me, it's, you know, the one thing is, like, when, even if you have that one viewer, you gotta act like you have 10. And if you have people chatting, if you don't have people chatting, you just gotta find a way to basically strike up a conversation. And if you're just good, if you're just a good person, like, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that, right? Just be you at the end of the day, and that's what I strive to be. Like, the goofy side, there's obviously a goofy side to me, right? Where, you know, something obviously has to be done. But like, I will say, like, I'm a very outgoing person. A lot of people at the end of the day, right, don't really, they say, oh yeah, I want to do this, but don't. But I say to myself, well, if I'm gonna do something, right, I'm gonna do it, right? I'd much rather just say, screw it. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. Because if it's better to be like that, right? At the end of the day, right? And just be yourself. And this is how you build a community, in my opinion. And yeah, just we're here to have fun. Yeah, I completely agree, because look, we know from you know, some of the bigger streamers, right? They don't have there's so much going on the screen at once. Obviously, they wish they could have. Did I click? I can always freaking forget if I clicked it. Oh well. But yeah, no, it's just like I like being able to. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I was fixing my screen, okay? I didn't even see that. Big up. I really appreciate it, man. I guess you, like, for me, it's like I've done these little live streams so many times where like, it's that experience thing, like with any job sort of a thing, right? And, as you get older and you do something more and more, you just get better. I like to say you get better at it. So for me, like, this image of like a stream to me is what I've been most proud of, because to me, this overlay that I have with, the Pokeballs and, the counter and everything, right? I just realized I don't have the chat box working. Where the Charizard is, chat's supposed to be popping up there and everything, but I don't know what happened. But that's something to, look into. Alright, but no, I just, it's, the thing is, it's like, if you don't ask questions to people, it's a dry stream. It's like when you go out with someone, and a date is a perfect example. The longest, yeah. We're almost big 100. Oh, I just realized what you were talking about. Shit. No, it's like, for me, right? Think about it like this. When there's a streamer and they're not talking, it's like an awkward date with someone. You go on that date. Maybe I'll use me as an example. You go out, you're the one asking the questions, but that other person is the streamer and not asking questions back. It gets a little bit hard, because people want to be engaged, right? We want to talk to people. We want to get to know each other, right? But a lot of these streamers, that's all we see. And it's like, how is it fair if someone, like I always say, if someone's going through a rough time too, at the end of the day, this might be their only outlet, a stream of some kind. It could be mine, it could be, Leonhardt's, but they could be looking for something to really look forward to at the end of the day. And it's better to be really, really engaged, talk to people, get involved in a lot of things, and just be you at the end of the day. And that goes for but that even goes just for life as a whole, not just an online presence, because there's so much that people see online, and it's like, oh, I want that, right? It's very, very different. But I think we know that as we've gotten older with technology, and we just got to be careful. We got to just be like that, right? This is taking a long time so far. I think what we are. Do I have a time? Yeah, we got an hour and 34 minutes. I don't think I'm playing it on the original Switch, Dakota. I don't think I am. Honestly, I didn't. I just didn't. I like this Switch that I have. It was my brother's. My brother bought it for me for my birthday as the thank you gift for his wedding, because I was his best man. That's coming up on 3 years, I think. Yeah, 3 years. He got married in September of 2023. Yeah. So I've had this Switch for 3 years. What do you mean a badge quest? I'm curious. Oh, like for me, it's just, you know, yeah, no, I'm playing the game. Yeah. Like I'm gonna, like, the main thing for me is getting the shiny Charmander. And we won't start the journey until we get shiny Charmander. Oh. I'm gonna have to buy another Switch and another copy. I would have to buy Leaf Green, and I don't have the funds to facilitate that big man. If I'm being completely honest. One shiny each badge. Oh, sorry. No, it's just good. It's basically, let's get the Charmander, because that's gonna take forever. If I'm being completely honest, I've seen the videos on that. That's crazy. I can't believe that's people can actually do that for long periods of time. I would love to. I was wondering if to my brother, I was like, hey, like, are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? And he's like, no. I'm like, why wouldn't you get it? I was like, I thought we could complete the Pokédex together. He's like, I don't have time for that. And I'm like, really? Docile nature. Reset. Right, because yeah, I think what FireRed has attack form, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's see here. Okay, so according to Shiny Tracker here, because that's what I have up. We have what, a 1.7% chance now to get it. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure, because yeah, what I was I was 3 years old when this game came out. They were smart about it. They knew what they were doing with the different forms of Deoxys. Actually, that's one thing I will give them. Alright, let's see here. I think we'll do another 9 more. We'll go up to 116 resets, and then I'll pause the stream for the night, because I'm gonna basically be getting what, 4 hours of sleep, I would say. Because I do have, yeah, it was, I didn't even know, like, each game though had that. That's a good nature. But all right, we are on 108. We'll go to 116. I think it's just 16 is my number. It is my number. In all the sports I play and everything, I was 16. And I think actually even in Sword and Shield, you can choose the number on your back for the gym battles. Oh, the SSN rival battles. Yeah. I just realized you said that. Yeah. That is that battle in the SSN is the last time your rival has his Eradicate before it dies. And you meet him at Lavender Town next, and you battle in the Pokemon Tower. The creepypasta behind that, man, actually, I believed it as a kid. So I would say, yeah, I think Charmander is my favorite, because even if I like unlisted, like if I put the video that I made 10 years ago back up, it was Charizard is my favorite. 1000% Charizard is my favorite. Could you imagine? No, I can't say that. No, I'm not gonna say it. No. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do that. Nope. Nope. Let's forget what I was doing. But that's okay. Quiet nature. Alright, we got about, what, 5 more here? And then... The whole point is to get a shiny... The whole point is to get a shiny Pokemon, Dan. That's what I want to do. I want to get a shiny I want to get a shiny Charmander, and then I want to start the game, because I think it's a badass. Okay. I think it's. Watch, he's gonna bless me. No. He's just a Venusaur's just a frog, a plant frog. Let's go with that, right? Poisonous frog. No, I would not. If it is shiny, I feel like I should do like some poll or something of what the name should be. That'd be funny. Docile nature, female. He's a frog. I feel like what was I gonna say? For the early game, for the first 2 gyms, if you really think about it, you have Brock and then you have Misty. You have to get up to like what, level 13, 14 for Charmander to learn Metal Claw to make it a little bit easier. But then what? I think Onyx has like Rock Throw or something, right? I remember though, I forget which game it was. I forget if it was my original copy of Red. It's funny, I actually have 2 copies of Pokemon Red. One was my brother's childhood copy, and then the other one was one that my sister bought me when I was a kid. So we have 2 copies of Red, which I find crazy. Careful nature. Okay, so I mean, I forget if is grass physical or special in Generation 3. I honestly sometimes forget. Thoughts on Gen 10? One's an angry bird. One's just a small yappy dog. And then one is literally the epitome of the guy from Monsters Inc. Just my opinion. No, we'll make it an nice even number. We'll bring it up to 120, and then we'll call it a night. Your boy's got work tomorrow. Actually, all day work. Tomorrow I start the construction job at 7:30, and then from there I go to my local hockey rink that I played at as a kid. and I work from about 5:30 to 10 o'clock. But probably Thursday night we'll be back at this. So Thursday night we'll probably be back a little bit sooner in the night, though. I will say a little bit sooner in the night. I'll probably try to add a few more things to the stream, like with maybe some social media and all that. But besides that, I'm just gonna try to add a few things here when in between tomorrow and Thursday. But going back to the main conversation with the Gen 10 starters, I don't think they're original. One literally looks like that dog who's a meme. I think there's less creativity at who's ever making them. Because really, to me, it really looks like just a the grass starter. Literally, it's just an Angry Bird. It's just an Angry. Oh my goodness! Oh, keep hitting my boom arm. Ah, darn it! But no, I'm excited to see what it becomes. If they're going all out with that. No, they don't look like Pokemon. That's the issue. It almost looks like they look like Palmon. They kind of look like Palmon, and that was something that, you know, people. Alright, this is the last one here. But yeah, no, they really don't look like Pokemon in my honest opinion. I completely agree with most of the community. Okay, so guys, this is gonna be the last one. I think they all look good. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see what the evolutions do, but right. But let's see. One is just a dog painted red. It reminds me of that one image of. I'm sorry. What? Wait. Let me check it. I got it. Now you got me curious. I gotta search it up. Okay. Alright, you said seagull covered in curry. Alright. Covered in curry. Let me see this. Yep. Yep. In 2016 and 2019, separate instances in the UK as well as seagulls falling into vats of curry. Oh my god. Guys, look, it's Donald Trump. It's an orange seagull. That's actually freaking hilarious. Oh my god. That's good. That's good. But anyways, guys, thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, to everyone that showed up to stream, to Dakota, to Big M, to everyone. Yes. I was dying at that. I couldn't believe it, and I had to read it to double check it for myself, right? Like, I had to double check that. No, but guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for such a great stream tonight, and just staying with me through it. And yeah, really hope you guys have a good night. I will see you Thursday. I'm hoping at around probably 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, no, just guys, thank you once again. It means a lot to see all your support. So, guys, peace out. Stay safe, and love you guys.